What's up? What's up, you guys? It's Monday night, the start of a new DoorDash week. So I'm doing my night shift as usual. Had a great start to Monday evening's shift. What's up, Rob? What's up, Hallie? Hallie, thanks for the the comments on the weekly total DoorDash video. That was pretty funny. You're making a name for yourself on the Aaron's Gig channel with all that participation. So I did get a hater style comment. That guy wasn't a total too insulting of a comment, but it's the stupid thing about it is he said exactly what I was saying. Word for word, said exactly what I was saying when I was doing the GoPuff job. When I took so the guy's never watched the channel before, but decides to swoop in and make a stupid comment when he has no history of watching me. I had already just preached how bad DoorDash and gig work sucked, and how the minimum wage job would be better. And then I tried it, and it wasn't better. And now gig work's better, but that guy had to break down the hourly, so it was above minimum wage. He said it was over $16 an hour. So then they got to do with the expenses. You're paying thousands of dollars a week in expenses. You're in the minus. So that video did not pop like the previous one, so maybe we'll get some more. We still have time to get some more stupid comments on that. I'm headed to Safeway to do a 4-item $9.50. Going to a house. It's not my closest to Safeway, but I couldn't resist the ease. It's candy and cookies. It's 4 Snickers bars and a Chips Ahoy. So to a house, so I couldn't resist, and it was under, it was over $1 a mile. It was another day and another dollar. Yep, exactly. You just hit that on the nose. There's the items. So last night, after I ended the live, business died down a little, and I only did $79 from midnight till quitting time, which was about 6:30 in the morning. Previous week I did 106 on that stretch, so it's not that part of it was not off to the as good of a start as the banger $1,300 week that I just did. So, but tonight's has been great. Tonight's start has been great, and I've been able to extend the dash the whole time. So you're gonna see. I just got it till 10. I just tried again. So I've been able to keep this same dash going that I started the night with. So you'll be able to see the numbers after I close out the Safeway order and beyond. See how the dollar an hour looks. But I've been shopping my ass off. I just finally did a Taco Bell, but I've done a Fry's, I've done a Safeway. I did 2 Sprouts 1-item orders. One of those Sprouts orders added $10 after I dropped it off. Then all of a sudden it said it was a pro shopper. Didn't tell me that the $6.25 order was a pro shopper, but when I dropped it off and it said the customer added an additional $10, all of a sudden I was getting that because of my pro. Somehow I still got that, even though it wasn't a pro shopper in the beginning. Somehow they still claimed that I had the honor of a pro shopper order. So yeah, it's funny how they try to trick you. Like I'm not gonna notice that. Okay, we're at the Safeway. This is a Tempe Safeway. Elliott and McClintock. So it's like the better part of Tempe. It's not near the college kids. So thanks for tuning in. There's only 22 so far. I saw that Pedro was live, and I clicked on that to see what he was saying. I saw Seven Figure Dasher in there. Oh, cool. Cool. He moved over to mine. Seven Figure Dasher. I saw him in Pedro's comments. But he was saying, like, part that I watched, he was saying, why are you watching people that are doing worse? I have been doing better. Talking about gig work. Like, my 2025 was better. Why would you watch anybody that... So what that is he doesn't want anybody to... He wants all gig tubers that are, reporting that the immigrant takeover has hurt their income. He wants those to be, he wants to kill those guys' channels, the guys that tell the truth. Aren't sugarcoating it, aren't trying to avoid the subject, but are telling the absolute truth that it totally killed a huge chunk of 2025 for me and 2024, and now it's like seems like hopefully there's some improvements going on. What's up, Jen? Spark was so good today. All but useless. DoorDash is all but useless to Jen. Looks like Seven Figure Dasher might be taking a day off. He's saying he's on the couch. Okay, I might have to mute for music. This one's candy. So here's some candy right here. I think that's the Snickers. Starting to be able to hear the tunes. I'm gonna mute it for safety. I don't see the pecan and milk chocolate, so I'll have to search the other by the aisles candy. Got a Snickers fan as a custy. Booyah. Found it. Commercial just came up. See if we can get this done before it turns back to music.
Welcome. If you have your club card, $1.79. If you have your club card, please scan it now. $1.79. $1.79. $3.99. $3.99.
Yeah, I don't need my red card. Let's pay with scan.
Your total is your card has been accepted. Please wait.
System processing. It's taken a freaking half hour to process.
Please remember to take your receipt. Thank you.
Get out of here. Tunes are back on, but they're hard to hear. Cool. They're outside. That was easy, except for the pecan. If they would have been all right by each other in that first candy section, I would have been super lightning speed. What's up, Driving Daily? I watched as much as I could of your, what is it called? Real Thoughts? Forgot your second channel's name. Sonora and Sky has tuned in as well. There's Jen, there's Seven Figure. Trevor, I don't know what channel. DoorDash gave me platinum for a week due to the bad weather. Really? They do that? Real Thoughts Project. Driving Daily's second channel. If you're not subscribed to that, then you didn't know that he was live today from his snow-covered van in his yard, talking about different stuff. When I tuned in, he was still discussing like people thinking the Earth is flat and people thinking the moon landing is fake. I used to think that was total asinine, people that thought the moon landing was fake. And then as I'm like, years are going by and I've gotten older, I'm like, why haven't they done it again? Why don't they like have a space station on the moon? Like, instead of one floating around in the sky, why don't the astronauts go hang out on the moon? Like, how come nobody else did it but the US? Like, so I'm not gonna totally discount or think their people are wackos that say that was fake, but I have no idea. Like, I think it was either before I was born or the year I was born. I was born in 72. What up, Luke? Thanks for tuning in, Luke. We already got, Hallie's already moderating. Great. I do not want to turn on members only in the chat because I don't want bogus subscribers. I hit 7,000 subs and I dropped back down to 6,998. So, but I don't care. I took a screenshot. I took a screenshot and I posted it. I did a joke post on my Facebook. I'm like, I want to thank all the little people. I'm gonna thank my parents and my 6th grade teacher who said all my dreams could be achieved, and everyone else who helped with this me achieving this 7,000 subs. And I'm hoping that the joke people got the joke. Trolls are coming out of the woodwork. Sometimes I end up turning on that subscribers only, but then I for sure gain some bullshit subscribers. Like, without a doubt, you will add on but look at what's his name? Not Ride Share. Side Hustle Addict. That guy's got a play button. That's strictly from live streaming with with, you know, subscribers only mode on every time for years, a couple years. That's how he earned his play button. And then none of them watch. His regular videos only get a few hundred views. So that's why I don't want to do that. So keep deleting them. Sonoran Sky is a moderator. So is Heather. So is Driving Daily. That's why I have a lot of moderators. So there's 45 watching. It's probably like 35 without the trolls. What's up, Gig Adventures? The man, the myth, the legend. We both get more views. Let the trolls come. Trolls, why don't you guys drop a super chat? Be the first to put me on the board to clear my goose egg. So we're cruising to a cul-de-sac house for $9.50. Drop off this candy, and then I'll show you how good this. I had an awesome start. I had a $19.25 9-item fries grocery order. It said it was a pro shopper. I had that Sprouts that added $10 extra. And I'm doing way better. They did not show me any 4-stop doubles, so I think that's a weekend thing. It's probably a Friday, Saturday, Sunday night thing when they do that. But I was actually accepting a shitload. Jen just hooked it up at the 2-spot. So Jen is the first to clear my goose egg for the live stream. Thank you. Jen is also a channel member. And if she can't afford it, she ends up rejoining later. I'm gonna do the payday video tonight for the channel members, and I'll show you where I stand on my YouTube. How I'm doing with the streaming every night compared to last month's payout and all that. Show you the analytics. And numbers are way up. The watch hours are way up. The views are way up. And subscribers I was gaining way more subscribers at first. And now it's kind of going stagnant. But I've never really obsessed on the subscribers. I only monitor it when it's close to the next 1,000, and then I start to root for it. So I need to get 7,020 to be safe. To be safe for it to not drop back down below. But yeah, 7,000 is good for me, good for my channel, because a lot of people, I had a channel that it was only an acquired taste back when I was doing all the crazy hours and the high payouts. I think that's what Seven Figures channel is going to be like too. You have to be a certain personality to not be jealous and pissed off of that shit, you know. People are jealous, they're not really jealous of the payouts, they're jealous of that you're willing to do all those hours and they're not, and they know they're not. Okay, I don't know which house this is, so gotta confirm the number. 980. Cool, I guessed right. Here it is. Enjoy your sweet tooth snackies. Okay, check out my Monday night. It's almost 3 hours. Oh, they just added $2. Oh, it didn't show my stats. Stats didn't pop up. Fuck. God damn it, I can't show you. Was that customer? That customer added a $2 for the Safeway. I think that might have cleared the stats, but that did not happen on the Sprouts order. When the Sprouts, Customer already grabbed their treats. Thank you. Damn it, I can't show you. Okay, we'll have to do another one. Okay, I'm gonna use GPS to make sure I'm not lost in this neighborhood. 50 watching, 23 likes. A 2-spot from Jen. People are trolling their asses off. I was like having good luck with the no trolls. And I was thinking maybe it was my new time slot. Because when I used to stream in the daytime doing Spark, they would blast the comments with stupid shit, and I'd have to turn on the subscriber only. I never turned it on until they made me. I'd wait till they forced my hand. So that very disappointing that I couldn't show you the goddamn total, because now it's probably gonna make me end the dash. Oh no, I got it till 10. Good. That customer hooked me up with an extra $2, so that was $11.50 for that one. I'm so glad I took it. It wasn't super close. That's why Driving Daily uses subs only. I agree with it, and I have done it, but I don't want to do it because I know I'm never gonna get 100,000 subs. So why should I care? Like, that gains you subs like crazy. Putting that on and doing long streams. Like, you're gonna blow way past me quickly with your 8 and 10 hour streams doing with the. What's up, Lee Love? Thanks for tuning in, channel member. I'm gonna do the channel member payday video. Show my $1,340 in my bank account, and I'm gonna show you the YouTube. Jen just hooked it up with another 2-spot. Ow! Woo! Jen's in a good mood tonight. Ow! That's for all the hard work. So yeah, Driving Daily, you do kind of feel like you need to turn that on. But if I thought I had a chance at a play button, I might do it too. But I don't think I'm ever going to get to 100,000 subs. You probably will. Yours is rapidly fucking growing crazy. I think it's because of your marathon, how long you're willing to do it. People think that this is like easy, live streaming, and all you're doing is, doing DoorDash and talking while you're doing DoorDash and showing the orders. But it's kind of like a little mental, like, you know that you have to be on, like every day you've got to be on. You got to be like in the mood to talk. It's not, unless you've done it, it's not, you won't understand that it's not all peaches and cream being a YouTuber, especially with the lives. Yep, it's like you're on the spot. I stress out when I can't find the items, and I've got you guys with me, and I'm looking like a jackass, and I can't find the damn shopping items. Like, he gets to just leave you in the car. I like to bring you along with, because I think that enhances especially the replay, enhances the whole video. But yeah, it's not the easiest thing in the world, and it's not that hard either, and it's not making me rich. I don't think John would say it's making him rich either, but it does to some people. Some people are freaking rich as hell from YouTube. Like, celebrities can just start a channel. Known people, like Kai Trump, Trump's granddaughter, it's millions of views. Just because she's a public figure, She doesn't always get millions of views, but she has. She always gets like a couple 100,000. That's banger, and they're long videos too, so I'm sure her revenue is probably huge. Okay, I'm still paused because I'm trying to get back into the preferred territory. That was Tempe. I don't want to be in Tempe. I'm glad to meet you too. weird how all of a sudden, hasn't happened in weeks, all of a sudden you just get massive, like, unusual stranger people in your chat. Yeah, you had to fix your car during your live stream. You could have ended it. Everybody would have understood. I would have had to end it because I would have been like calling a tow truck, having it towed to a mechanic. I've actually like been involved in a shopping order and been like, damn it, why am I on this live? Like, why did I go live? Why couldn't it have been after this order? That last one went smooth. That was a perfect order to show you guys. All right, I'm gonna unpause it. I've crossed the 101 freeway. I did some Sprouts. I don't do a lot of Sprouts, so I've done two single item Sprouts. One was an ice cream. I was reading the ice cream while I was waiting in line, and it said it was French ice cream. It said French ice cream has more egg yolks. I didn't know there was eggs in ice cream. Never knew that. So they use way more egg yolks in French ice cream. Like, damn, it must be protein packed. But the other one was like ground turkey, Sprouts ground turkey. But I was talking to the cashier about how they don't have self-checkouts. She said, some of them do. She said, this is the first one. This is the very first Sprouts ever built, she said. So my Chandler, Arizona Sprouts on Ray and Dobson. The first Sprouts store ever up and running. According to the cashier that works there. So pretty cool. There it is right there. Passing it right now. Okay, I'm off pause and I need to get an order because I want to knock out an order and show you the damn numbers. Can't show you unless I end the dash or it gives me the frickin' summary. It just cleared it last time. Yeah, it's a fun fact, Allison. I was wondering if you already knew that. Allison lives in this area. She would know. Nice little fun fact that one. I asked the girl, like, do you know why Amazon delivers Sprouts? Like, well, it doesn't deliver out of this one, but when I'm checking the instant offers, it'll say Sprouts. I'm like, why does Amazon deliver Sprouts? They don't own Sprouts. They own Whole Foods. She did not know that. Lee Love didn't know that. Come on, give me an order. So I'm at about 3 hours of dashing. I'm really freaking irritated that it cleared that summary and didn't show. I was gonna flip the camera and everything. Okay, so there's no Justin tonight at the freaking Walgreens, which is devastating. Because that guy talks to us in the chat. Tells us like stupid stuff that's happening. I'm getting a one item fries that I think I might do because I want if it's to a house, it's only $4.50. It's not to a house, it's to those terrible apartments. Let's go into those apartments that I keep saying I'm not gonna do anymore. So I'm actually for real not gonna do it for $4.50. No way. Let me see what item they wanted. Curiosity. Ben & Jerry's. One Ben & Jerry's pint. They could have got that from Walgreens. So nope, I'm not gonna risk those apartments. There's no like map guide at that complex. You cannot. There's no way to find it. If they don't have it correct, there's no way to fucking find it. Then you have to risk a contract violation. Eventually, you just have to tell them, "Hey, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it by the office. Where do you want me to leave it? I can't find your unit. Where do you want me to leave it?" Like, damn it! I was gonna do that too if it was an easy drop off. I want to show you the. Now it'll probably be a dead time where we don't get nothing, and my numbers are gonna look shittier than they would have If I could have showed you right after that 1150. Don't know why it cleared it like that. Just never popped up. So I think tonight is Amy. The Walgreens is Amy and the new lady Jean. Okay, so no orders right now. I'm at 21%. I can show you my midnight till 6:30 a.m. on Sunday night. It was only 79.37. So that's the start. Plus I think I've got more than that right now on this dash. So I've already earned more than that whole 7 hours. 6.5 hours. See if there's any peak pay tonight. Nope, only Tempe. Tempe is the only peak pay for Monday night. That's a good thing. I do not want peak pay. I don't ever want it. It always slows the shit out of my orders. So I have the Pro Shopper. Good, no peak pay. Cool. I like it when people agree with me on that. John has 0 so far because of the snow. That's okay. At least you're going to stay alive. Keep doing your YouTube, do your eBay. I was surprised you were on the Real Thoughts project and not your main one. Luke loves peak pay. So Luke is probably in a market that doesn't stop his orders, or he's platinum. If you're platinum, you probably love it. You'll still get orders. You really are at 0, Allison? That's only Monday. Oh, that's right. She works nights. Hey, Hallie has 0 also. Why aren't you platinum? The Last Dance is asking. Luke is 85% platinum. I'm not platinum because I don't have the acceptance rate. I'm only at 21 right now. Sonoran Sky loves the Real Thoughts project. The snow is killing us dashers. Says yes, kid. Right on, Sonoran. Right on. Yep, I think Sonoran is a subscriber that Driving Daily got me. Yeah, Allison won't ever have platinum status. Allison, I don't think I'll even get it if they change it to the point system. Because I think you still have to maintain like a 40 or above to have platinum with the point system. And I don't want to try to keep a 40. I want to decline all those freaking quadruple orders. Here's a Cane's order. That's the first freaking order since the one item fries. I'm not going to do that. Going to a apartment that I never deal with. Way the hell, almost into Phoenix. So I'm still at 21% after that decline. Mr. Clownface wishes he had the point system. Yeah, I kind of do too, just to see if I would be, just to see what would happen. But I'm actually now with all these 4 doubled up orders they offer. There's another Cane's I'm not gonna do. It's like I'm not by that restaurant. I'm right by something that I want to do. Come on, DoorDash. Get your shit together. So here's the This Dash. 8305. Ooh, look at this. I think that's a house. Fries, $9, 3 items. Let's check the items. 5 units. 20-ounce sodas, French onion dip, and chips. This is just like a Walgreens order. Just like a Walgreens snacky order. We're doing it. It's to a house. This is almost a banger. Like 2.4 miles for $9. Why aren't they telling me? Ow! Mike shipped. Why aren't they telling me that's a Pro Shopper? Ow! JWC. I know that he or she wants that membership. Ow! Woo! JWC, mother effer, you don't know me. Just scored a free membership from Mike Shipped. Ahoo! Woo! So you get to see the payday video coming up tonight, in the middle of the night tonight. You get to see how much I make on YouTube also. You have now gained that privilege without actually signing up. There's no obligation. You don't have to continue your membership unless you want to. No credit card required. It's all courtesy of Mike Shipped. Everybody give Mike Shipped a round of applause. So JWC is John also. Except it's John, not Jon. I think Driving Daily is Jon. So that's a good distinction. JWC. John got hooked up. The membership. We're headed to Fry's. Get a snacky order. They don't have any bags at Fry's still. I was there earlier. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks to the moderators for cleaning up that mess. Looks like that's slowed down now. Let me pause the orders so they don't try to stack. And so I can show you the damn $1 an hour. I want to show you the $1 an hour for tonight's shift before it drops below what I was looking at. Mike Shipped is such a good long time. I think he's the second longest channel member, if my memory serves me correctly. Or that might be Griffin. I'll have to look that up. Griffin! Where's Griffin tonight? Okay, we're at the Fry's. This one's going to the same neighborhood like that I live in, the order. So I don't have to, when I leave this Fry's, I don't have to go onto the main streets. Let's cruise into the hood. Same grid that I live in. It's actually walking distance from my house this order is going to. Okay, we're at the Fry's. Jen hooked it up with another 2-spot. Ow! Jen must not be snowed in. Her income must still be on. Ow! Jennifer Ashley. Sweet! Got $6 on the super chats, all from Jen. We got a 5-spot and a new channel member, thanks to Mike Shipped. All right, trying to think of how I don't think I need a cart for this. Would be easier to carry you if I had a cart. Did he do it again? Yep, he did. Was that? Oh, that was Luke. Luke just hooked up without me noticing. Luke hooked up Sonora and Sky. Ow! With a channel membership also. There's a commercial on. I gotta find a carry basket. There it is. Yeah. 20-ounce Cokes, chippies and dip. I'm gonna mute it up. Three of those bad boys. Looks like it's refrigerated dip, so I gotta go down by the milk. Lightning speed. Oh yeah, I gotta scan this shit. It's not
Welcome,
Safeway.
valued customer. If you have your shopper's card,
Should
scan
make it
it
all
now.
the same. Like Safeway, Fry's,
Thank
Albertsons. Should all be the same. Oh, they did get bags. They got bags.
Place item in bag or cart, then scan next
I was just
item.
complaining to the worker over
Place
there by
item
the
in
dip
bag
that
or
they didn't
cart,
have bags.
Then scan next item.
No wonder he didn't
Place
know what I was
item in
talking
bag
about.
or cart, then
Scan next item.
Place your item in the bagging area.
I will. Don't gotta tell me. I'm a pro shopper.
Your total is 13.26. System processing. Swipe or insert card and follow instructions on
Pin pad.
Sign your signature on the pin pad and follow the pin pad instructions. System processing. Remember to take your receipt. Thank you. Remove all purchased items.
You too. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. I'm drowning out the music. Blah 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 blah. There, we're outside. Was walking under the speaker. YouTube, you're not gonna distinguish that music. You're not gonna be able to tell me who you're giving my money to. No copyright. Something of Sonoran Skies expires in a few months. Now you guys put it on your phone. I don't like having a screen lock, but I'm probably gonna have to put mine on my phone because mine's wearing out. I have to like swipe it faster for it to work. My red card doesn't expire for a long ass time, but I use it fucking 20 times a day, so it wears out. Okay. Please do not ring doorbell. Daughter is sleeping. Will tip more if fast delivery. This was fast, right? Wasn't it? Wasn't the shop fast, you guys? Will tip more. This is as fast as anybody could have done it, for sure. Like on this one. I told you it's in this neighborhood, so I don't even have to. There's not going to be any lights to wait at. Fucking GPS is trying to make me go out to the major road. How stupid. Good thing I know. This is my neighborhood. I know better than that. I'm not gonna go wait at 3 different separate lights when I can just cut through the neighborhood. Hope the guy's watching. Customer should know that that was the better route. This customer is like practically one of my neighbors. We'll tip more for fast delivery. So let's see if this one. Like, it should already be on there. You should already see how fast I shopped it. I even said lightning speed, like, because I walked right up to each item. That was a glorious one to do during the live stream. Low stress. It's always old notes, Allison. There's no way. There's no fucking way I'm getting an additional tip on this. It's absolutely not. Like, I had one the other night that said that a cash tip will be sitting there on the doormat. I even looked under, like, and they had a ring, so I'm like, I think the rings can pick up sound, right? I'm like, where's my tip? Like, I wanted to make sure that I was on the recording, being, them knowing that I'm looking for my cash tip. It's always bullshit when they say that. And they can put that on there to get you to do it faster, but it doesn't show you those notes. Or maybe you can pull up those notes before. Usually I don't see those till I'm headed to the house. That's why I hate it when they put, like, get extra hot sauce, driving daily. Ow! Hooked it up at the 2 spot. Woo! Got $8 for tonight's live stream. Damn, we already gone 49 minutes. Let's go. Time flies when you're having fun. I just passed my street. My street curves around and goes back to that's why it's called Circle. Okay, we're on the Custy Street. Did this fast as hell. Like, if any order deserved his extra tip for speed, it would be this one. So congratulations to Sonoran, the Sonoran guy, and to JWC, John. Okay, I'm at the house. We got a little table and chairs I can set it on. And do the chair so it doesn't fall. Nothing's popping up. I got my summary. Let me move away from the house before I show you. This one had a $5 tip already. It's $9. So it was a good order. But no additional tip popped up like the last time. We had that twice tonight. Duval Deliveries. Ow! Got me up to $10 for the supers. Thank you, Duval Deliveries. Is that a channel or is that just your name? Okay, I've got 3 hours and 39 minutes in tonight, according to the DoorDash app. So I'm gonna flip the camera. So if my stream ends, just hold on and I'll try to fix it. Sometimes flipping the camera glitches out the live stream. 92.05. It's damn near 30 an hour. Like 3 hours, 30 an hour would be 90. So, but yeah, that's not quite. It's over 20. That's the last order of that guy, the liar. He lied. This is cherry picking. Cherry picking and being willing to do the shopping orders. This is what I was wanting to show you because it was good the whole time. Like, okay, let me unpause it so I can get some more. It was freaking crack-a-lack right off the bat tonight. So I've kind of like recently learned it's not letting me go past 10 o'clock. It's 9:52. Stupid. So let's try to get another order in on this. Make it $100 dash. Need an $8 order. $7.95 order. 40 watching, 40 likes. The likes have equaled the viewers. No, they haven't. It's 41 watching. So need one more like. One more like to achieve my goal. So this has been a crack-a-lackin' little start to a Monday night. And it makes up for my slower start than the previous week on the Sunday. The Sunday night till Monday morning stretch wasn't as good, but I actually like declined one that I could have done at the end, and then I'm like realized that I needed to quit for the shift. Like there was like a $6.75 3-item Safeway, and it was short from the Safeway, but the Safeways are farther away from my house than the Fry's are, and so it annoys me when they're giving me those and not the Fry's when I'm in my house. So this morning I was like burned out off the 12-hour shift, you know, and I could have done one more. I was on till 7. Here's a stupid order. I was online till 7, but I called it a shift at the 6:30, which is pretty much exactly the 12-hour mark. I just ended the dash. All of a sudden I realized that I don't want to do it. Like when I decline a doable order, I'm like, okay, I guess that means I'm done. If I would have done that one for sure in the middle of my shift or at the start of my shift. Towards the end, I'm like, I wanted like McDonald's right there, you know, to a house. Wishful thinking. I wanted something easier, something closer. And there's traffic, you know. Traffic has kicked in at that time. There's Gene showing up. The Walgreens week is not Justin, you guys. Devastatingly not Justin. And he's probably not watching. I'm getting a Mickey D's. I can do this one. So let's do one more. It's kind of cheap, but that's a house. It's right by the Price Road, so you would think that's an apartment, but it is not. It's a house. It's the good McDonald's that I never get, that I'm almost always like restricted from. Mondays are usually fire. They're not always good for me. Hey, crime scene photo. What's going on? Daily Driver called you the cherry picker. Yeah, Daily Driver is really called Driving Daily, but he is a platinum. He has a different strategy. He declines a lot, but he has the point system. So he's not quite a 7-figure style strategy. He's kind of a hybrid between mine and 7 figures. But it's because he can only do that because he has the point system in his market. And me and 7-figure are both in the Phoenix area. Same market. We do not have that. We have to have 70%. So there's no reason to even consider your damn acceptance percentage in this market. For me, like, because there's no way in hell I'm accepting 70%. Because I'm too paranoid of shitty drop-offs, of difficult drop-offs is the main reason for canceling a lot. And I boycott restaurants. Griffin, what up? Oh yeah, thank you. I paused it. I might have not had to because the dash is ending in 3 minutes. It's still not letting me go past 10. A-holes, but appreciate you reminding me. I always forget. I think I forget more while I'm streaming because I'm just distracted. I think I can go inside, so I might have to mute for the... Mickey D's has music. Hey, what up, Mickey D's? Yeah, the tunes are loud. I'm muting it. They're getting some free stuff. Oh, those are sauces. The pickup time is 15 minutes past on this order. I'm gonna get a contract violation. I came right over here. I've got it documented. No picture needed. So what the hell is that all about? Deliver by 10:08. Is that just a freaking typo? If the order was sitting there ready, then I would think maybe it was an unassigned, but it wasn't. They were still putting it together, so I think this is a McDonald's app order. It's one of those because it says free on the barbecue sauce. Okay, which way are we going here? Down by Price Road. This is not, I don't really like this neighborhood. Like, it's kind of a pain in the ass to get in and out of. It's okay, we got one more. The dash is over. And we did not make the $100. We needed an $8 order to make it $100, so it'll be close. So you'll be able to see my total from this dash and last night's earnings from midnight on. It's gonna be one of those stupid frickin' telling me to call them, telling me to leave a description, type in a description on where I left it. So thanks for tuning in on a Monday night. I hope everybody's safe from the severe weather, and hope you're enjoying your forced time off. We're an hour in. We've got another hour to go. 39 watching, 46 likes. $10 on the super chats. Jen and Driving Daily. And one more person did. Was it? I don't know. No, it was Duval. Duval Deliveries. All hooked it up. So thank you for sponsoring this live stream. We're dropping. Excuse me. Dropping off of Mickey D's. The good McDonald's. That McDonald's is always good. It's crazy how good, much better they are than the other ones. It's also the closest one, right? It's the one I should be doing the most of. Hi, Aaron. How are you? Good. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm in good spirits. It's been better lately. I've been super positive about my income situation. I was stressed for a couple months ago. I was fucking shitting my pants on what I was gonna do. Took a freaking regular job. That turned out to be stupid. A very stupid decision. And I would have been right to just not even do that. But I'm glad. I'm happy for the experience. Like I told the boss lady when I texted her my resignation, which all the channel members saw, I thought this has been a very valuable learning experience for me. Right after telling her I was quitting with no notice. Better than a garbage job for sure. It's back to being better than almost anything right now. I mean, if I can do 13 hundo, I don't give a shit about the hours like people like to cry about in my comments. The hours don't mean shit to me because I'm chilling at my freaking house, sitting there, maxing and relaxing, watching. Pluto's got the colored episodes of Andy Griffith on right now, so. And I can watch like crime stuff, corrupt crimes, or American Greed. Yep. I just go right back to my house. It's right in the middle of all these stores that you see me going to. It's right smack in the middle of the action. Alright, let's see if they can allow me to log back on. I'm just happy they let me show you that summary finally. And I was able to extend the dash tonight up until the stream started. So I might do a $200 night if it doesn't crash. It doesn't. I'm almost at 100 right now. It's only 10 o'clock. I have like 8 hours. Maybe 8.5 hours left. Or more if I'm feeling it in the morning. And it lets me. It also has to let me. Everything has to work out perfectly. This was one of those orders that I couldn't say no to. It was over $1 a mile and it was to a house. And I didn't hate the restaurants. It didn't look the greatest, but it was like, it meets all the requirements. I gotta do it. I already decline enough, you know? Like, I already have enough like wacky reasons that people question me on why I decline orders. Okay. Gotta make sure it's... Oh, cool. There's the house number. Big house number right above the garage. Perfect. This is it. I don't want to block the door. Yep, stupid bullshit. I just put a dot, I just put a period in the section that says leave a description. Okay, let me get away from this person's house in case they're waiting for me to leave. A minimum wage. If you're like, somebody was in my comments saying that minimum wage job would be better, and there's a good argument for it here in Arizona, but where driving daily is, no freaking way in hell would I do another job. Like, you might be able to get a little above minimum wage, but how much? I mean, my minimum wage is over double that. My minimum wage is $15.15 right now. Okay, so that dash that we have to end was 97.30. That one had a $3 tip. 10 out of 25 offers accepted. And this dash is over at 10 o'clock. It's 10:08. Who's in my... Well, someone liked my comment against Pedro again. It had 15 likes the last time I checked that. So cool. People are still enjoying that comment. Let's end this now and see if it's red. It's bright red. $176.67 for 4 hours. Damn. Oh, that's... Is that? Oh, that's for this summary. That's for the 97. Is there anybody behind me? Earnings. Let's see what the total is. Almost 10 hours. So it should be 200. It's not even $20 an hour, so it's not. Yeah, the last night made it suck. Like, tonight's has been awesome. So I better dash now right away. Even though I'm not in a desired spot, I'm gonna pause it. Okay, so anyway, minimum wage. I can't believe that people were commenting to me from Texas saying it was $7 and something. I was like, oh my God, it must be the only place that's still that low. Like, and then now I find out that it's the same in Johns Hood, North Carolina. $7.25. That's like what it was in Oregon when I was in the 90s. That's how much I was making as a gas pumper. Crazy. Like, still that low. Like, you're behind the times. But I can see the argument for not jacking up minimum wage. Cool, we just got a Vicky Cook just hooked it up with the 5 spot. Ow! And I don't recognize Vicky Cook. So she's possibly not a subscriber. So you see why I don't turn on subscriber only mode. Are you a subscriber, Vicky? I haven't seen you in the chat. Anyway, ow! Another fiver. Ow! We're over an hour in. Are you serious, Hallie? Well, yeah, Hallie's name is Cook. So, did she sub up too? Let me see if I've got my 7,000 subs again. Have I achieved them back during this stream? Yes, 7,002 now. Getting a little comfort. Maybe I'll actually keep it. Tony Brown. Ow! A 10 spot. Woo! Woo! Ow! Vicky Cook is Hallie's mom. Thank you for spreading the word, Hallie. Woo! Tony Brown, baby! I went over my goal for the super chats. Thank you guys for sponsoring these live streams. They're gonna continue. Like, there's no way I can stop once I've completed my obligation of doing all of January. I'm gonna for sure continue on into February. I'm getting a Walgreens, so Justin's not there, so I have no reason to take a stupid one and go. Sometimes I'll take stupid ones to go talk to Justin, but he is not there, and Jean is not. Jean is nice, but she's not. Doesn't care about my YouTube. Doesn't want, like, $3.75. It's got to be a no tip. 4 items. The items would be no problem. I could easily go do that, but not if you don't appreciate it enough to tip. Papa Gigs, holla! What up, Papa? Sorry I didn't get you. I think I only got you like 12 subs, but it's better than 0. It's better than 0. Didn't get you as many as the frickin' 7-figure guy, but I think a lot of people were already aware of you, is why. I'm getting a Pro Shopper, CVS, 5 items. Totally doable items. 6 miles. Let me check the freaking situation on the drop off. It's a house. $13. It's a Pro Shopper, baby. Woo! Pro Shopper. $13.25. 5 items, 6 quantity, to a house. 6 miles. Going into Gilbert, my favorite neighboring city. I took it. Done deal. So they had no reason to not let me extend this dash. I should be. Big take on that. Yep. Exactly, DD. Did you also... Hey, the Asian Hispanic vet. Yeah, I go to the Walgreens every night. You haven't been watching? The Asian Hispanic vet is another colleague. His name's Ben. And he's Asian, Hispanic, and a veteran. Thank you for your service. He's not a veterinary doctor. He's a vet, a military vet. I met him doing GoPuff. I met Ben doing GoPuff. He was the first guy that was willing to talk to me when I was a new GoPuff driver. And he worked at the Walgreens for a while. He does DoorDash too, but he moved up to Payson. So now we don't get to hang out anymore. But I want to visit Payson during the summer. So if you want to like meet up when I do that, I'm planning on doing that, and I'll do videos on it. I want to go check out Payson. Ah, the good old days. Yep. Yeah, we were both GoPuffers. Back when they had the couch inside and you could sit down inside and wait. All right, I think I'm going to do a cart with this order. It's got 2 packs of Fiji water. They're not super big, but I think I'm going to need a cart to bring you along with. I don't think I've ever left you guys in the car on an order pickup. I do on the drop-off. I've never been willing to leave you that long. Because this could take 20 minutes if I can't find the shit. So be prepared for a mute. Hey, what's up? Making my first appearance. So it's mostly snackies. Hot tamales. Let's arrive at the store. Aisle 6. I said right here. I need some peach gummy. I don't hear the music that loud yet, but I'm keeping an ear on it. Okay, those are the right items. Got the peach gummies. We need some hot tamales. I think they're in a little box. Probably over here, yeah. Two down. Okay, I'm gonna mute to be safe. I want to keep all my super chat money. It was scanning the shelf tag and not the barcode. Booyah. Six for six. 100% stats intact.
Please remember to take your receipt. Thank you for shopping at CVS. Welcome. If you have your extra care card, please scan it now. Place your... Scan coupon. Your total is, please wait. System processing. Swipe or insert card and follow instructions on pin pad.
Credito.
Please remember to take your receipt. Thank you for shopping at CVS. Please remove all bagged items. Welcome. If you have your extra care card,
Please scan it now. Okay, Pro Shopper. That's why they gave that Pro Shopper to a Pro Shopper. I'm gonna put you in your cradle and then load the shit. Okay. You're all secure. Everything's spilling out. There. Stay in. Okay, let's go for a little cruise, a little 6-mile cruise into Gilbert for 13 something or other. How much was this one? 13 and a quarter. I've got it paused, Griffin. I didn't see you doing something on your other channel, John. Sorry, I missed it. I just woke up to the Real Thoughts Project. Whenever somebody's live, that's the first thing it shows me. When I open up my YouTube app, anybody that I'm subscribed to is live. It's gonna show me that. It's only 5 miles away, so 6 miles was part of the travel to the CVS. So this is a pretty good. These are the kind of orders I love. Like, I knew where that shit was. I thought that milk, the strawberry milk, was also a small one, but it told me that it was not. So no big deal. 54 watching, 52 likes, $24.99 on the donations for the sponsorship of the Aaron's Gig live nightly streams. Papa Gig says he didn't see any noties either. I must have been sleeping when you did your driving daily stuff. I'm probably still asleep because I woke up to your Real Thoughts Real Thoughts video. And as soon as I shook off my grogginess, I told you I was watching it. I was like, I'm tuned in, I think I said. Or I tuned in. And I was gonna turn my volume up full blast and listen to you while I was in the shower, but you closed it out, so it was perfect. Like right when you closed it out, it was time for me to get in the shower and start logging on to the DD. And I did a freaking bunch of great shopping orders, man. I've been killing it on these shopping orders. So I think my part of the higher payout that I'm earning now is probably I've been practicing and getting better at these little bit bigger grocery store orders. And I'm just willing to take more of those types. I declined a 40 item, $27 shopping order tonight. It was just too much. And then after I declined it, I'm like, might have to start taking those. You might have to. It's like, even if it took an hour, it's $27. It was short. It was short to a house, like, but it was 40 freaking items. So there's stuff that I could do to, like when summer hits and it slows down, there's stuff that I can do to try to adapt and continue to be able to make a living off of this shit still. But I would definitely like to get Spark back. I'm not as bummed out about not being on Spark when I hear that all the changes they're making. What's up, Coffee? What did Allison do? 4 items shop for 15. Nice. That's a banger. 4 items, no problem. Can knock that out. No time. Allison's doing the same thing I'm doing. She said she's possibly gonna start a channel in February. I talked to her in the Walgreens the other night. I'll go in the Walgreens and I'll see a black Tesla, and I'm like, Justin, is Allison in here? He's like, yeah, she's in here. John, you're already going to try to brave the weather? Isn't it still all snow, still all piled up? That'll be cool if you can get back already. God, we missed those streams. We missed those live streams. Last night I was cold. It's still 58 degrees right now. 10:30 at night. Last time it was chilly right now. Warmed up a bit here in Chandler, AZ. So this was a good order to start my new dash. So that puts me over $100. I could get 200 tonight on this Monday night. If it doesn't die, there's no peak pay. Should be fun. I should be able to. Probably will. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll give you the update. Channel members, don't forget payday video. As soon as DoorDash drops into my bank account and I notice it, I'll do the payday video when I get time, if I'm in between orders. I'll show you the $1,340 dropping into the old Chase account. And I'm going to show you some YouTube analytics and income. Yeah, my YouTube has been praising me, my YouTube stats. YouTube sends you those little weekly reviews and the monthly reviews, how your channel's doing. All my numbers are up on YouTube now that I have daily activity. Never done it before. Never done any kind of daily action. There's the robot bot, the DoorDash bot. 10:30 at night, coming down Elliott, going the other way than it normally does. First sighting of the DoorDash bot tonight. I was hoping that they shut it down after that. They couldn't get an order loaded into it last night at the Little Caesars. If you didn't hear, not tonight, but last night during the beginning of my shift, I went to Little Caesars and there was a DoorDash bot parked there, and I ended up taking the order that it was supposed to take because they couldn't figure out how to open it up and put the order in, and neither could the technician that showed up. Couldn't figure out how to open the stupid thing up and put the pizza inside the stupid DoorDash bot. So then I confirmed with the customer, it was a hand it to me. I confirmed with the customer that they were originally supposed to be delivered by the DoorDash bot. The order had a $3 tip on it, so I guess that stupid DoorDash bot is going to accept tips, take people's tips, unlike the Waymos. Driving Daily says YouTube likes the daily. Of course they do. YouTube loves lives too, so they can take a cut of your loyal followers' donations. You know, they love it. It's probably way better for them than the regular shitty videos that they refuse to push out. It's like, why don't they push those out? They get more ad revenue. It's like that video you did of the scam. My video about the contract violation should have got 10,000 views, you know, easily should have got 10. That should have spread to other gig worker, you know, off subscriber, but it didn't. They just left it. They just made sure that it stayed, you know, 1,000 views only. That was great, informative. Like, you can get a contract violation when there's a single item shopping order and it's out. Like, that was totally should have been maybe not 92,000 like yours, but it should have been way more. Like, it annoys me. It's like you have to do live streams to make any money on YouTube, pretty much. Okay. Oh, I have to leave you here. I got those water packs. Be right back. Fiji water. Just try not to tear it like I did inside the store. $8 tip, $5.25 base pay. My pro shopper status got me this order. First order on this new Dash. They would not let me extend, and then it was freaking red, busy right away as soon as I ended the one that was over. That I had to end myself because DoorDash no longer does that. Nice tip. Yeah, it was pretty good. What's Coffee saying? Coffee's encouraging everybody to hit the like button. There's 55 watching and 55 likes. I'm gonna head back. I'm not in my zone, so I can't unpause it. I gotta get back to Chandler. I'm in Gilbert. I'm in Gilbert, Arizona. It's another nice part of town. like I consider my neighborhood. It's got its small little ghettos, but they're not scary ghettos. Low income, drug use. But you don't have to worry about being mugged. Like Phoenix and sometimes Mesa too. Cruising. We're through the first hour and a half of the stream. We usually go 2 hours on weeknights and 3 hours on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. Let's see. We'll see how active the orders are. Are they going to stay? Is it going to stay? We haven't had a downtime yet. We started to, and then that Mickey D's popped up. The guy gotten parked. All right. Now we're heading down to Cooper and Warner. Got the dash till 11:30. I think coffee hooked me up with a couple more legs. Yeah, it was 6 miles for $13.25, but I am having to drive back about 3 miles till I can log on. 6 miles. It was only 5 from the store. It was exactly 5 miles from the CVS to the house. I'm always right by those CVS and Walgreens because it's my favorite. It's way more enjoyable than doing the Fry's or the Safeway or the Sprouts. Sprouts, I've been intimidated by the big orders on Sprouts, but I was looking at the store today, and I think I can learn that Sprouts. I think I should start being more willing to do Sprouts orders. The 2 I did today were single items. One was ice cream and one was ground turkey, so they both looked like there'd be no problem. I wasn't gonna have to ask an employee where it was, and I was able to walk right up to both of those items. But the Sprouts is not as big as the Safeways, you know. But I don't like the produce. Sometimes is a hassle. Sometimes a lot of people buy produce at Sprouts. That's claim to fame. But yeah, I think if I can start getting better at these other shopping orders besides the late night Walgreens, I might be able to increase my earnings even higher than the 1300. And people have been saying that in my comments. Like, people have been saying they noticed when I started doing the Fry's. Fry's was just added like 2 months ago. Fry's grocery stores, which is Kroger, it's owned by Kroger, was just added onto DoorDash recently. And there's 2 of them. 2 of the Fry's stores are the closest grocery stores to my house. Like, both of them are closer than any of the other Safeways or Albertsons or any of the others. It's crazy. Like, there used to be a third right by the Walmart, and they closed it down. They're actually making it into something else right now. Somebody told me it was going to be a Ross, but I'm not positive if that's true or not. Okay, I can log back on. We're at 24%. So I've been gaining on that. It was like 18 earlier. But it doesn't matter. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Acceptance rate. Here in this Phoenix market, they don't have the points system for the platinum bullshit, so I can't ever benefit from a good acceptance rate because there's no way in hell I'm ever gonna achieve 50% with my style, with my strategy. And I don't think I need to. It's like, if I can still make $1,000 a week and do the orders that I want and avoid the stressful, difficult apartments that have the code and the building code, and there's some brand new ones that I refuse to try. There's one on Arizona Avenue. If Lee loves listening. It's like Arizona and Palomino, kind of. It's a brand new one that I'm not willing to try it yet. There's one on Elliott and McQueen that I've done a few times on Spark, and it sucks. Those brand new ones suck. Like that video that the night that I started the live while I was at one of those brand new ones. Huge pain in the ass. The customers don't put any notes on how to find their unit. Location's not correct. The entrance is nowhere near the the final destination, and it's terrible. Not getting any orders showing yet. So yeah, this is usually when it slows down, between 10 and 11. Usually I've only noticed that since I've been doing the streams. I don't really notice when I just go to the house. When I'm not doing the live stream, I'm always going to the house. Right after every drop off, I'm headed thinking that I'm gonna go into my house, but don't always make it. That's why you don't need to pay too much of an attention on my 82 hours. Because sometimes I'm just sitting there knowing I'm not going to get any orders. Totally doing something else, So I wouldn't actually call that work on DoorDash just because your app is on. There's a street sweeper in the middle of the street. His headlights aimed right at me. 47 are still watching, 59 likes, so likes are way higher than the viewers now. Thanks for tuning in again on I think it's the 26th consecutive. Let me check on that. There's one going out of bounds. It's going out of bounds. I can't do that. Couldn't do that even if it was worth it for the pay. Because that's just way too far. It's way too unreasonable out of the zone. Into the ghetto Mesa. No, not doing it. It's the 27th consecutive live stream. Because I started on New Year's Eve, so it's one above the date that it is. Today's the 26th. Since I started on New Year's Eve night, this is the 27th consecutive in a row daily evening live stream. DoorDash. It's all been DoorDash. That's all that I can do at this time of night. I wonder if, I've always wondered if anybody else thinks that too, Allison. Because why would you take me past baseline into the ghetto? Exactly. Here's another. That one's going into nice, luxurious South Chandler. But it's not worth it. South Chandler. I'd rather go south. South is the opposite of the ghetto theory. Just one case of water is a deal breaker for John or JWC, the new channel member. I will do cases of water all day long if it's to a house and it pays good. I do not mind, especially Walgreens cases of water. They're little. Let's see how many likes I got on that Pedro comment. 17 now. Telling him that his channel's turning into a radical political channel. Well, maybe this is what your stepping stone is too. Good luck with your new format. Maybe this is what the stepping stone was too. He denies that he's political at all. Nothing to do with politics, he says. Okay, I'm ready for an order. Driving Daily does not watch that channel. That guy interviewed me when DoorDash stole my $1,700. He had me on his live. At the time, it was the highest viewers he'd ever had, he said. And he promoted it and advertised it, told everybody I was going to be on. And there was some technical difficulties with his StreamYard when I first tried to go on, and I had to like call back or re-click on the shit. But yeah, he got me like over 1,000 subscribers. Pedro did, but not out of the kindness of his heart, because he did it for his own. Just because it was a hot topic at the time. Like it was a huge buzz. It was on every channel, every major GigTuber channel covered it. Rideshare Professor and the Rideshare Guy, Harry Campbell, the Rideshare Guy, covered it. Very tedious guy. I've never heard that described a person, but yeah, I said this last night. I stay subscribed to him to see the stupid shit that he's talking about and keep up to date on the stupid GigTuber subjects and why I should bend over and accept immigrants taking over my line of work and slashing my pay by 50%. I like to hear that. I like to hear their excuses for that shit, why that should be allowed. Luke will keep his comments about Pedro to himself. Yep, I'm sure somebody will clip this and show it to him. I'm sure that happens all the damn time. But I've never not told him my exact thoughts on, and he knows that I don't agree with him. That doesn't mean I hate him. I don't know if I'm right. Like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should be happy that the immigrants are taking over gig work. Like, maybe I should be some kind of like humanitarian, people lover, but I'm not. I'm too financially obsessed for myself. Like, I need to support me and make sure my son's got a good life when I'm dead. That's what I'm concentrating on. I don't care about helping people that are, that need a better life that are coming from another country. That's not my problem. Holy shit, Papa Gig agrees. Here's a one item. It's Takis. 6 miles for $5.75. Papa Gigs from San Francisco agrees. That's great. And it's going to the pin is like not on anything. It's like the entrance of an apartment complex. Well, that clinches it. I'm not going to do that under $1 a mile. I might have done it if it was a house. Like sometimes I will. Occasionally I will do an under $1 a mile order if I'm feeling it and it's easy like that one was. So Papa Gigs, who I haven't really felt out, and I don't want to discuss politics too much, but Papa Gigs agrees that people shouldn't take your job. Non-legal workers. Yeah. So that's my problem. That's my complaint. And it has been for 2 years now. And there's people that are just completely like, you're a racist. You're a piece of shit. You deserve the death penalty because you say that. Like, that's what the opposition says to me. And I am not rah, go Trump guy. I'm not that. Never have been. I just want that. I want immigration laws enforced because of I never cared before years ago. I'm getting a Mickey D's. Yes, there is a distinction. So I'm going to take this Mickey D's. It's to a house, 505. Pretty cheap, but it meets all the requirements. There's the house on a cul-de-sac. It's the good McDonald's that I'm parked right by, so I have to take that. I can't not take it because it's on the low end. It meets all the requirements. So let's go. Across the street to the Mickey D's. 60 watching, 61 likes. Now we can change the subject. But yeah, if you're a subscriber to my channel for a long time, like Luke and Mike Shipped and Paul Martin, you watched this shit happen to me. You fucking saw that I made a shitload of money doing gig work, and I was a workaholic, and I put in massive hours, pissed a lot of people off, pissed the people off that aren't willing to do that and put in 15 hours a day. And then you saw that it fucking crashed and burned, and then I showed you why. I shot a freaking viral video that flat out showed exactly what was going on. Why would I just shut up about that? Why would I just not bring that up? Not report it? This is almost like a fucking gig news channel, you know? It's a reality. Hey, what up, Mickey D's?
Second window, please.
I got 2F7. As soon as I call him Mickey D's, he just wants me to move to the window. That's my catchphrase for Mickey D's. Speeds things up. They know you're a driver, and they know that I'm actually going to deliver the order. It's not going to be stolen. They know they're in good hands. Yeah, Pedro is... Something's wrong with that guy. He's... Like I said on the comment that got 17 likes, his channel is turning into a radical political channel. And it's no longer about gig work, but that's what he wanted. He said gig work was just a stepping stone and everyone should move on. And I called him out on that bullshit a couple years ago. And he stopped saying that, but that's what's happening to his channel. He's turning it into a radical political channel. And he's only trying to push his beliefs and he only wants people watching and commenting that agree with him. Pedro is totally trolling. How can he possibly think that that's legit sharing the app? Yeah. One of his commenters backed him up, and they were a subscriber to Driving Daily, and they told me that I filmed some workers that had an accent, he said. Just because you filmed some workers with an accent. They didn't have an accent. They actually flat out had to use a translator to come argue with me. They didn't speak one lick of English. Sweet, thank you. Later. 2F7, is that it? Yep. Those guys that I recorded had previously come up and fucked with me with their translator app. So is it an accent? Like, do you still call it an accent when it's not English? When it's just, you just call that another language, right? It's not an accent. Anyway, you can check that comment on Pedro's crybaby video about somebody recording him without his permission. Might still be his latest video because he's live right now. He was live tonight. You can check my comment. It has the most likes of any comment on the whole thread. If I checked. I'm like double the likes of any other comment. So obviously he has a lot of people that watch him like I do. I watch him to see the stupid shit. I want to be aware of the stupid shit he's saying. Because, like, you have to accept that guy is, like, one of the faces of GigTuber niche. Even though he's going crazy right now, changing his whole... He's been changing his format to... I don't even know if he's doing gig work anymore. For years he's tried to survive on his YouTube income, but it's gone way down because videos don't do shit anymore, and he doesn't do a lot of lives, so he has to rely on AdSense. Every once in a while he'll get a 10,000 one. When you do a video every day, eventually one of them pops. But we're almost to this house already. So this was a good take. The order was quick from the good McDonald's. And we know we're going to be able to drop it right off because it's a house. So thanks for tuning in. 66 watching, 63 likes. We're at $25. So this live stream has been funded by the great donators, the great subscribers of the Aaron's Gig channel. Which one is it? Right there. I'm getting hot. I have like the heater on, but it's not blowing. I'm gonna have to change it. Turn it back all the way down. Not cold enough for that to be on. Okay, I gotta confirm the house number. I'm not quite sure if this is it. Oh, there's one on the curb. I don't think that's it. Looks like an 8, not a 5. Must be this one. It is. Mickey D's delivered. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. $2.50 tip. Pedro says that he's Puerto Rican, which is part of the U.S., right? Here's I can't show you I didn't pause it. Can't show you the breakdown, but there's a bad order. 6.5 miles for 4 items, and it's an apartment. Weird looking apartment. I don't want to go to for under $1 a mile, so. Anyway, I try not to bring that subject up, but it's like I start to feel like that would make me part of the problem of accepting it if I don't talk about it, because it screwed most of us over. Shit screwed. If you guys are watching this live stream, you're probably doing gig work in some form, and a lot of my subscribers do it full time, and it screwed everybody over nationwide. The gig apps allowing these people on the apps don't have driver's license, don't have car insurance, their cars never get registered. They fucking have the temporary paper tags for years. How the fuck are they allowed to do a driving job? Why are you? It's like gig apps fucking fault mainly. It's like, don't even talk about the open border and what Biden did. The gig apps are allowing it. They know which drivers they are, and they're allowing it. They're for it. They're not only are they looking the other way and allowing it, but they like it. It's for their cause. Like all these companies are on that side of it. So they know that they're fucking over the real legit drivers. Yeah, they harassed me too at Walmart. I had one of them that would not stop fucking arguing with me on his translator when he had an order in his car. Like he had a shopping order loaded in his car. I walked into the Walmart pretending like I was going to go tell on him, thinking it would scare him. And he waited. He waited outside the Walmart at the entrance for me to come back out to continue to argue with me while he had a customer's order in his freaking car, sitting there, not being delivered with perishable items. He was pissed off that I that time I just pretended like I was recording him. And he was pissed off that he thought I was recording him. Because when I wasn't recording him, I would pretend like I was recording him. Because I wanted them to go to a different store. I was confident as hell that my viral video would make them move to another store. Because I only worked my store by my house. So I was positive that I could get them to move on, but they're too stupid. You know, you don't want to be recorded. You don't want to be exposed. Get the hell out of you. Leave the store where you know a YouTuber works there, you dipshits. They wouldn't. They kicked those guys out. The guys in the video, they kicked them off. They just kept dropping their curbside pickups. They just kept removing them from their curbside pickups. The guys that were in those little Hyundais with the tinted taillights, they booted those guys out. But there was a shitload more that were buddies with those guys that were still remaining after the viral video went viral. And so I started thinking, like, they've got to be, why would they not go to another fucking Walmart? Like, they know I work here all day, 9 hours a day. They know that I have a potential to make a video go viral. Like, my channel was big enough for that to happen. And they still showed up every day, and even when I pretended like I was recording them, that did not worry them, not make them move to another location. So those guys that are doing that are screwing us over, are super entitled on that they should be there. You know, they should be allowed to be doing what they're doing. They're totally confident that they're legit. Like, they're probably told, here, use this account. It's okay. Like, it's okay with Walmart. It's okay with the... And I now believe, I used to think they were getting Spark accounts through identity theft. Now I think that people just were willing to set up an account and give it to them. Because you see, like, judges sneaking them out the back door and shit. Like, so they're probably just, people were probably willing to cover the taxes too. Like, here's my Spark account. I've never been interested in doing any gig work, but radical political people probably, let me apply for a Spark account. Hand it over to you, sweetie. I know that you need this better life. Venezuela was not working out for you, so here you go. Here's a Spark account. Even though my name's, Susan, and you're a guy, here you go. Walmart will allow it, and they do. Or they're just sold to them. Yeah, Sheila. But I started believing that they might just be, people might just be giving it to them. Because they want, like, billions of dollars of tax dollars to go to them. So why would they not do that? Why don't you give them your Spark account and you cover the fucking, when the 1099 shows up, you cover the taxes. If you're that fucking, and there's probably people that are willing to do that. Papa Gigs thinks it was a little more organized. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. When I did the video, it seemed like it was an organized, like, crime type thing. And then after the next year, it didn't seem as, like, crazy, like, organized crime like I thought it was. Here's a restaurant I've never heard of going who knows where. Going to Timbuktu. So I think one of the reasons my channel stays small is because I actually tell my real. I don't hide my stance on that subject. And a lot of people are on the opposite side, so that's why I don't have 20,000 subs right now. Why my videos only do 1,200 views. Yeah, Driving Daily says the Flex driver situation, his buddy getting threatened, was... People thought that I might get killed. Like, I told my son, like, something happens to me, just make sure you go through my phones, because I have license plate numbers, and pictures of license plates, and pictures of them. Like, make sure they check my phone and tell them that might be what happened. I'm sure there is Somalis here, but it's not the Venezuelans are the ones that have taken over Arizona. Like, it's almost all Venezuelans that are doing gig work. And that's who was in my viral video. Was 4 Venezuelan dudes. I was told by the Walmart that they're Venezuelans because half the Walmart employees speak Spanish and can communicate with them. So I found out a lot from the Walmart employees, and I found out that it wasn't legit. I confirmed that it wasn't legit. Aaron is correct on that. I had a fucking Business Insider did an article on about my viral video. Never mentioned the word immigrant, but just showed that there's spark drivers sharing cars and holding orders out in the parking lot. You know what? John, that's not John. CWJ. There's two of you that have initials that I get confused, and now one of them has the channel member badge. So if it wasn't for that, I would have thought you were the other guy that said his name was John. But I don't really want to distinguish that feature, that physical characteristic that you're talking about when it pertains to Somalians. But I do want to say that I have learned to notice the difference between Hispanic and Venezuelan, and I never could have ever done that before, and now I can tell. I've learned a lot of like culture, and then their clothing and just the look too. Here's somebody that disagrees in the comments. Why it's only 4 because that's all I put on video? You're telling me that those are the only 4 that did gig work in Arizona? The ones that I showed? There wasn't any more? There wasn't one at every single fast food place that I went to for 2 years? CWJ is changing his name to Mr. Bet on You. There's 75 watching. I guess this pumps up the interest. This controversial subject about fraudulent drivers. The immigrant takeover of gig work is what it was. Exactly what happened to us. What is that? That's the boycotted Pizza Hut with the guy Charles that tries to take at least 10 minutes to hand you the order that's already ready. You know what? Driving daily, I don't give a shit about anything but financial. Like, people are saying it's racist. They're saying it's this, it's saying it's that. And it's like, to me, it's fucking financial. Like, and I've already said, if you've watched my damn channel, you watched my income crash. Here's a shitty Papa John's order. Anybody that's watched my channel for the whole time, Paul Martin, for example, saw everything happen. And it's my YouTube channel proves what happened, pretty much. Because I showed everything. I show the truth. I show and I speak the truth, and I don't hide anything. I'm not politically motivated to speak on anything. It's all financial. This is a financial channel. GigTuber niche is categorized as a financial channel. That's how they like decide what commercials they should show and shit. It's a financial channel. Especially mine, because I show my pay. I show how I did. I would do this, but it's going to the hospital, so I'm not going to go to the hospital. See, Allison? That could be anywhere. That could be the maternity section. That could be they could tell you to take it up to the room. Yeah, other countries. It's not like keeping, a border is abnormal. Other countries do the same thing. Yeah, and they don't give you free money and free cars. I found out later that the cars they were all using were given to them. CWJ hooked up a little one of those gifts. Disco light. Damn, I'm getting slammed with bad ones. Lowball, no tip orders. That's the other Taco Bell, not the close one. Going to a ghetto motel. No. Sonoran Sky. Hasn't dashed since the election. So you're not doing gig work right now? I'm getting what I would consider a banger Walgreens order. And it's not even labeled Pro Shopper. I don't think I lost my Pro Shopper. That last shop was done in full with no substitutions. 11.25 to a house for 4 items. Creamer, probiotic gummies, electrolyte little mix pads, and a brush. Okay, let's do at least one more. I think all the angry viewers dropped off. Went down to 48. Let's at least do this last order before we... So I've been trying to hold my tongue and on the issue, but it's harder when you're doing, just showing 3 hours of your shift, trying to think of stuff, stuff to talk about and not just sit in silence. So, but I shouldn't have to be afraid to tell the truth on the takeover of gig work. Hey, Gene. How you doing? Doing good. Hey, Amy. I'm gonna mute it. Music's on. The green one's the only one showing, like. Crazy. Booyah. There's a line. Got it. Got that order. Easy peasy. Everything had the right aisle, and that bottle brush had the picture, the last driver's picture. Perfect. So, have we moved on? What's the chat saying? No, not yet. People are thinking, telling us, somebody's saying they don't get on the apps. So that's radical. You're a fucking extreme radical political activist if you're saying that. You're saying that immigrants can't get on the apps. You're an extreme, far, like, off the wall. You should be out in the streets, like, rioting right now. If you think that they're not on the apps. They're not doing the apps. Like, they need to pass a background check. It's like, how'd they get in here? Wrongfully, right? Like, so that's how they got on the fucking apps too, you dipshit. Crazy that this subject attracted more viewers. How does that happen? Does YouTube start pushing it out? Anyway, I already know. I don't need you to know. I don't need you to believe it. When I'm out here doing this shit, my eyes are open. I'm not doing this job with my eyes closed. I couldn't. I'd crash. So you can't fucking tell me what's going on in my town, my city. I already see it every day. I know exactly how to fucking process information that I see with my eyes. There's no way you can tell me that immigrants can't get on gig apps. It's already a known fact that they do it. Like, Pedro fucking did a video on them getting arrested. The gig workers being pursued, being arrested. And I was like, finally, they're gonna start doing that. Good idea. Like, that's most of them are doing for money. It's the new like picking the crops. It's allowed, it's accepted. We're supposed to accept it. Fellow legitimate gig workers are supposed to accept it and be happy with it. It's been thoroughly researched, says Driving Daily. That's the only delivery person that Allison gets when she orders Instacart is a non-English speaking Venezuelan immigrant. I was telling people like last year, I'm like, order Spark. Order a fucking shopping order on Spark. And then talk to the driver. Order some alcohol, so you have to talk to the driver on Spark. See who shows up. What the fucking name says. Compare what the name says as the, what Spark says, what Walmart says the driver's name is, and then look for yourself and see if that makes sense. It doesn't have to. There's no reason to argue that subject, because we all know gig workers aren't working from home. We're out in the world walking into businesses and we see who else is in there. You have to not bump into someone. You have to have your eyes open. You have to pay attention. There's no way to not see it. Especially how hard it was. Like about a year ago, every single restaurant I walked into, every time I went into the Walgreens, every time I went into the CVS, every single time I went in the Walmart parking lot, there they were. My fellow gig workers. Using somebody else's account to do DoorDash or Spark or Instacart or Grubhub or Uber Eats or Amazon Flex. This one's pinned to the middle of the street, so I'm gonna have to figure out which side of the street the house is on. Anyway, I've already been known for where I stand on that position, so I can't feel bad about it coming up in conversation, because everybody knew since the damn viral video came out. Everybody's known where I stand on the gig work takeover. Complete. Like, almost just forced all of us out. I even left. Tried to change to a real job. If that job didn't suck and gave me the hours I needed, I might have been out right now. Might have admitted defeat. Okay, let's see. I think it's on the right side here. This one is eligible for you to come with. I don't know why they didn't call this a pro shopper. Let's see if sometimes they call it a pro shopper after. I better confirm the house number just in case. 39. Oh shit, there's some dog going nuts. There's a curb address, but it's faded. Oh, there it is. This is the right house. The Correctamundo house. Our screen is open. It's always a sign that it's the house too. Another one in the books. I'm gonna have freaking 10,000 lifetime shopping orders one of these years. My favorite. 60 are still watching. That one had a $7.25 tip with a $4 base pay. $29.55 for an hour and 14 minutes. That's good. We even had slow down, and we're still over $20 an hour. Cherry picking. Like $20 an hour is fine for taking every order. Like that's what 7-figure Dasher makes, but when you're doing it on cherry picking, it's just way more sweeter because you're saving a shitload of miles driven by not taking stupid ass road trip orders. Right? So, and I love the low stress. Like a lot of my strategy is low stress. I don't want to stress out on a complicated drop off. Gate code, building code, elevator. I do those sometimes. I do the ones that I've done before, but there's lots of brand new ones. So it's weird how that there's any gig content watchers that are on the opposition of like that are telling us that we're assholes for not accepting the gig worker takeover. It's insane. Like there could be a gig tuber channel promoting that we should be accepting it, and it's still a popular channel. It's like, are you guys not doing it for the money? You're doing it just to have something to do, to drive around? I do it for the money. I'm not doing it to drive around and see my neighborhood and see the city, see the sights, see all the fraudulent drivers getting better orders. Back on already because we're right in the shit. We're in the hood. Thanks a lot, John from DD Driving Daily. I'm so glad that you're not. I didn't know if you had the whacked out opinion of it. I was starting to suspect that Papa Gigs did, but I respected him for still watching and not judging. Now I think Papa Gigs is just a neutral. But because he's in San Francisco, I was worried that Papa Gigs was on the position of that we should be allowing that shit. Getting a 2-item Walgreens, 2 pints of ice cream, Haagen-Dazs, and Ben & Jerry's. It's going to an apartment, and I'm gonna do it. Took it. Anyway, I don't hate on people that want to be on that side of it. I just don't want myself being fucked with for not agreeing. That's all. Like, if Papa Gigs was on that side of it and he still watched, and I was suspecting that, and I still put him in the weekly video because I respected the hell out of him for not judging us for our opinion, and now I find out he's pretty neutral. But so there's different ways to go about your opinion on these subjects, and the Pedro people are radical. They're extreme. They're the kinds that want to go out there and fight with the law enforcement and all that shit that you've seen going on recently. They're those people. And I'm not going to go join some protest for my side of it. No way in hell am I doing that. I'm not going to go risk getting shot or arrested. I'm not into it that much. I'm just financially affected by something, and I'm talking about it. There's people coming in telling me I'm not affected by it. They're not on the apps, and I'm just There was only 4 of them that I saw, happened to capture on video, and that's all of them. Like that's insane. If you think you're gonna get, that guy must have thought he was gonna get you guys to believe it. You can't get me to believe it. I was there. I saw it. I experienced it. It's already history in my life. I know what happened. I know why my pay went down over 50%. I know exactly why. Because I was out there still doing the work and saw it happen. There's 66 still watching, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna do this order with you. It's only a 2 item. So you can come in, you'll be able to come inside with me. I think it's going up Alma School, so I should park on this side, even though it's saying to go to up Elliott, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Haagen-Dazs and a Ben & Jerry's. Looks like half baked for the Haagen-Dazs, and for the Ben & Jerry's, and I can't see the other one, so. I wish I could figure out Instacart. Okay, you know the drill. I will have to mute it for sure. I want to keep my $24.99 supers. I guard that super chat balance with my life. There's still a line. It's busy. Busy on a Monday night. Look at all the empty slots. Okay, so this is a privilege that I have. I'm gonna go into the fucking freezer back there. Found some half-baked. Cold in here. This would have been a sub on anybody else. Any other driver had to sub this. I got the fucking half-baked in the freezer. All the way in the freezer. The water. Booyah. Booyah, baby. Okay, we got the both items. No subs. Shelf was empty. I found the tag. But you know what I've learned? I think I just figured it out tonight. DoorDash just randomly will accept the picture of the shelf tag, but most of the time they will not. Like, then I think they'll probably accept like 1 out of 10, and it doesn't even check the shelf tag. It doesn't, because tonight at Safeway, one of the shelf tags had a sticker over it saying, "Sorry for the inconvenience. This is out of stock." And I took a picture of that, and it accepted it. It accepted that, and it didn't say the item name because it was covered with the sticker saying, "Sorry, it's out of stock." So I know that the DoorDash just randomly decides. They usually say the picture's not good enough, and you can't get a free pass on the substitution stats. But I was able to find that shit in the freezer because I could see that they had extras back there through the shelves. Where is my charger cord? Damn. So anyway, that's Pro Shopper right there. This customer's getting their freaking half-baked. Right? 67 watching, 75 likes. $24.99 for the donations to keep this channel alive, keep it supported, keep it sponsored. I'm gonna continue to do these. Okay, John, we'll see you. Hopefully you'll be working tomorrow. I think that's what you said your plan was. So I will be checking right when I wake up. And I got my Keurig coffee. I've gotten out of the initial grogginess. I will be checking your channel. Your channel will just be there when I turn on the YouTube app if you're live, like I said earlier. So don't worry, I'm closing it out soon. You're not missing much. Later. Driving Daily. I think everybody's subscribed to Driving Daily by now. Driving Daily is like a brother channel to the Aaron. That's what it feels like by now. My favorite other channel by far. Like, I've never liked one as much as his, especially when he agrees with all the. We shouldn't be accepting being screwed over by this situation with the gig work. It almost got completely taken over, and it would have been gone if the election went the other way. It would have been gone by now. I'd probably would have stopped doing videos, and we'd all be doing some other W-2 job or retirement or whatever our plan is. So cool, you guys. Viewers are dropping down. I think when John leaves, a lot of other people leave. It's 37. Yep, coffee's gonna bail. See you later. Thank you. Tune in tomorrow for Tuesday Night Live. And I'll give you an update on how it's still going. Give you daily updates on the current situation in gig work, specifically DoorDash. DoorTrash. This might be the end of my dash, which would make it perfect because I could show you the total, the full total. So thanks for the company, you guys, and the entertainment and the moderating. Sheila just hooked it up at the 2 spot. Ow! Have a great night, Aaron. Thank you. Sheila, coming to us from Gresham, Oregon. Sheila, the channel member. Oh shit. I just saw that it was pinned to the office, and then I got a message from the customer saying to take an immediate left. So I think I'm gonna look at the map. I was just noticing that it was pinned to the office. I was about to start talking shit about it, and then got a text. Take a left as soon as you pull into the apartments. Then the first right you can take. Oh my God, you don't have that pinned? Like that's a lot to do without having. Why would you not have it fucking pinned? Okay, here's the map. Building 13. Where's the entrance? Right here. Building 13, 2098. Right on the corner. Upstairs. So it's past that one. It's upstairs. Shut my seatbelt into the car door. Okay, I think I got it. I think I computed where it is. At least they know. This person knows. But why not just move the pin? Putting the pin is just guaranteed good service. I'm gonna actually back into a spot so I can not be in the way when I thank all the donators and shit. Sheila hooked it up at the 2 spot. Ow! Did I give you enough appreciation for that? $26.98. You guys are funding this programming. Okay, this one's upstairs. Should be on this side, according to the map. Yes, I want to, Sheila. That would be great. I always want to hook up with some YouTube friends. Okay, it's correct. Got it. Yeah, Sheila, that's pretty close to Longview. I'm not sure on my situation with the going out there, but you're a channel member, so I'll probably talk about that more on the members' videos. And you guys will be the first to know if there's news on that subject, but let me show you. This one was pretty good, right? $8.75, yeah. $3.50 tip and a $5.25 base pay. Oh shit, I didn't pause it. So it's not the end of the dash. And I can't show you. How much did I say? It's giving me a shitty Taco Bell order. I'm not gonna do. Pause this. Okay. 12:30. I've got till 12:30. So the previous dash was almost $100. It was like $3 shy of $100, and this one has 38.30. So we're at like $135 for the night, and it's not even midnight yet. So I can easily do a $200 shift. I'll let you know tomorrow night during Tuesday Night Live. The perks of membership. Membership has its privileges, big time. And Sonoran Sky is also a new member now. So the members only payday video is coming up in like 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, plus however long it takes to upload. So I'm gonna close it out, you guys. I don't want to overdo it and give everybody a breather from the political talk or whatever you want to call it. It's not really political talk to me. It's just outraged on being screwed over by the situation, and losing half your half your weekly pay isn't easy to take, and I can't be quiet about that and just accept it and try to be politically correct and not discuss it when I'm a public speaker. I'm on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel about the work, and I'm not gonna freaking keep that a secret and try to look the other way on that shit. So if you agree with that, this is a great channel to watch. If you don't, then don't watch this channel. If that pisses you off, then watch Pedro. So Jennifer hooked it up twice in a row, and then again later, I think. Thank you, Jennifer Ashley. And Mike gifted a membership, and so did Luke, and they were both good. They both went to good people that probably wanted the memberships. And then Jennifer hooked it up a third time. So Jennifer, Mike shipped, Luke, Jennifer again. Driving Daily always puts a 2 spot. Duval Deliveries. Let me know if that's a channel, Duval Deliveries. I need another channel to promote on my next week's video. Vicky Cook, Hallie's mom, hooked it up at the 5 spot. Tony Brown hooked it up at the 10 spot. And Sheila hooked it up at the $1.99er. So that's awesome. $26.98. That totally meets my hopeful goals on the super chats for doing these streams, and it makes me for sure gonna keep doing this. So if you guys are enjoying this new format of live streams every night compared to what I used to do, then that's totally gonna make me keep doing it, because you know how financial minded I am. So I appreciate all the contributions. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Tune in to the members only payday video in about 4 hours. All right, that's it for now. Talk soon. Later.